Hello, I'm here to show you how to make a Google slide. So you're first going to want to open up a new tab on Google. Go to your 9 dots where your apps are. Click that and click over to slides. Once you click that, you'll see that you have a lot of options here. Easiest thing to do is just click Start New Presentation. And you're ready to go. I'm going to go up to a Google slide presentation that I made for my students at the beginning of the summer or beginning of the school year, and I did a activity. What did you do over summer vacation? But before I talk about that, let's just talk about all right what you can do and how you can start your first slide. So if you click on this first slide, all right, you can first you see that you have the layout. You want to click layout right up top, and if you want to add a title and have a subtitle, you can choose that layout. If you just want, all right, to click add a title. If you don't want anything, you could use blank. If you want side by side, you could have like cause and effect. All right, if you're doing certain presentation like that. So you have a lot of choices to set up your layout. I used to just do add title up top, this middle one with the section header. And these are very movable and adjustable. The next thing you could choose, all right, is a theme. When you click theme, you go over to the right. All right, that's the basic. You can have black in the background. All right, you can jazz it up. All right, by getting a little border. Okay, you can have it colored. All right, so you have a lot of options. As you can see, you can scroll, scroll, scroll. All right, and see which one you like. All right, so you could change it up and make it look very nice. The next one is you could use transition. So if you go from slide to slide, all right, so if you wanted to, all right, fade in or fade out, dissolve, slide left, slide right. I like this cube one. I can show you that cube. You hit play to see what it looks like. And all right, there you go. So a little fancy, nothing crazy though. All right, so hit stop and you go back to it. If you want to get this, X this out. All right, and there you go. So you can get set up. Now, if you want to add a new slide, all right, this pause button, add a new slide. Next to it, all right, you have undo. All right, the all important undo button. If you want to insert, like I said, this is important, an image. You can upload from computer, your drive, your own photos, all right, a camera if you have one. So that's a nice one. I could show you that. All right, it was very easy, all right, for me to upload my photos, all right, from my summer vacation to show my students. So it was very simple, all right, going from my photos, Google Photos to, all right, my Google slide. Format. All right, here's where you format. If I go back to the first slide, I click on your text. Now, what you see format is all going to be up here. Let me get rid of this. Okay, format. All right, so you can make it bold, italicized, underline. All right, align it, center, right center, left center, things like that. Arrange. All right, your order. Okay, of how you want your slides. The easiest thing to do if you want to move a slide is just hold down and you can drag up or drag down. All right, so if you want to slide in a different spot, it's very simple. Okay, as you see, I have lots of slides over here. So if I want to sort them, I could easily do that. You have tools here, spelling, all right, dictionary, things like that. Add-ons is a neat one. You can do equation editor for some math stuff like myself. Pear Deck is a really cool extension. This is something that you have to get on your Google. So you have to go to Pear Deck extension. All right, you open it and it's got a lot of cool activities, exit tickets, social emotional learning, things like that. That's basically another presentation that I do separately, but those are cool things. Lastly, all right, how do you share this? Well, if you want to see your slideshow, you can hit slideshow. All right, start slideshow, and you'll see how it looks. All right, and okay, here. All right, if I want to go forward or back, this thing is a little bit in the way. Okay, I go to the next slideshow. There's my two little ones. All right, and you keep going. You can just click, 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 and you'll see all the slides. You could also put it on a timer as well, each slide. So if I wanted to share this with my students, all right, and I had them add a slide and tell me what they did over summer vacation. And a lot of students added pictures and wrote a paragraph about what they did. You go over to share, you can click share, all right, and you can type up in all their emails. That could be daunting if you have a lot of students, all right? But one thing you do want to do is you want to make sure that they can edit it because you want them to be able to write. If you're making a presentation like notes and you don't want them to write on it, but you do want to share, okay, you want to click viewer. All right, this way they cannot write on it or change anything. But in this instance, I made a Google Slide presentation where I want each student to have their own slide. Down below, you can copy a link. So if you want to copy a link, and if you had Google Classroom, what you can do is go to Google Classroom. All right, go Google Slide presentation, create assignment. Hopefully you know how to do that. All right, you're going to upload. All right, I'm going to go to recent. Find your Google Slide presentation that you'd like. All right, click it, insert, and then this is very, very important. All right, right here, hold that down. You want to let the students edit it, or like I said, if you don't, and it's just notes, okay, you want to make a copy for each student. That way each student, all right, can do what they want to it. So that's a really important tip when making a Google slide and sending it to either colleagues or your students. Okay. Google Slides is a great way, all right, to present notes and present a project or present um, have a group activity with students that can work together even if they're not in the same classroom. Hopefully, if you play around with it, there's tons of things you can do with Google Slides, and I hope you learn something. See you on the flip side.